Hello, my name is Sharon Sweetland. I have a business called Sweetland of Quilts. I'm a long arm quilter and I've quilted for customers for 7.5 years. I've also used Creative Studio for 7 years and have become a Creative Studio teacher. I sell digitized quilting patterns at sweetlandofquilts.com if you'd like to check that out. This is the project that we're going to do. It's a table runner that I designed using the apply pattern. I'll show you how to set the whole thing up. We have a blank group here, and what I want to do first, I'm going to apply the table runner outline, and it comes up at 28.02 length and 11.72 height. I don't want to change anything on it because that's how big I want it. So I'm going to go to repeat patterns and I'm going to click OK. And it's going to put it up on my screen. Now I want to put several rows of stitching on the inside of this, but I want it to follow the actual curve of this whole pattern, so I'm going to use Echo on this. We're going to select Echo, and I'm going to go in here and I'm going to use my negative because I want to put an echo on the inside. I'm going to set it up at 1.5 inches and I want to place 2 echoes, so I'm going to go place. And I have my two echoes and they're perfectly spaced. Now what I'd like to do is apply the diamond pattern that we had used previously to inner echo here. So what I'd like to do, I'm going to change the size on that. I'm going to change that up to 0.75. And then I already have it selected. I'm going to right click, apply pattern. And Creative Studio is doing all the thinking. This is a little bit bigger, so it takes a little bit longer, but not long at all, I don't think. And now, because I already have that base pattern selected, I'm going to go ahead and delete that right now so it's out of my way. And we have a perfect oval here. Now I'm going to go out to my second echo. I want to put a different pattern in my second echo, and a pattern I designed called Jingle Bell. Use it, and it was designed at 0.8, so that's what I'm going to use it at. So all I have to do, I already have it selected. I'm going to go apply pattern, and CS is going to do all the work for me, all the sizing and thinking. It's going to take a second, and there we have it placed all the way around our oval again. Now before I click off this pattern, I'm going to delete it. That baseline pattern again, I'm going to delete. Then I'm going to go out to my outside echo. This is my outline of my table runner, and I want a diamond on that too, I decided. So I'm going to go back to diamond. I'm going to leave that at 0.75, and I'm going to apply that to that one also. Before I delete that outline, I want to echo outside that so that we have some cutting lines to cut when we cut out our table runner after it's quilted. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to echo the pattern. And I want to echo that at 0.75. Now I'm not putting a negative in front of that because I'm doing it on the outside of the echo, not on the inside. And I want to place one pattern. Then we place the pattern. So now we have a nice little oval outside that we can use as a trim line to make it stitch out a little bit better for us and for us to apply our binding. I'm going to echo that echo. So I'm going back to my echo again. I'm going to echo it this time. I want it at 0.08, and I want to echo that 2 times. Place 2 echoes. You can see now that I have a nice little stitching line on the outside. If we cut on the outside of this oval, it will give us a nice flat surface to apply our binding. The last step, I'm going to select all of these patterns. You can use your handles or you can go up here and group all. I'm going to move them out of the way. I'm going to put the bells in the center. So I've selected Bell Border 1, that's from the Statler again. These are patterns that you received when you got your machine. And I have set that bell pattern at 4.50. And what I would like to do, I would like to place 4 of those bells in the center of this table runner. So I'm going to go to repeat patterns. I'm going to scroll down until I get to the repeats. I'm going to click on repeats. I'm going to add 4 repeats, and then I'm going to click OK. They're off to the side right now because I wanted to place them in the center myself. So I'm going to move this out of the way a little bit. So we'll select those, and then we just bring them in and we put them in our center. You can adjust those any way you want. So there was one other thing that I had forgotten to tell you that we wanted to do, and you don't want it to sew out. I wanted to take that first outline of the table runner out of the way. I kind of worked my way in there and got it. Now I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to delete it. And now the pattern is pretty much ready to sew out. I'm going to check my sew order just to see how it is going to be. You can do F8 or you can do it from the drop down menu. I'm going to go 0, 1, 2. And there, it should sew out the way we placed it on the computer. You can now take this project to your Statler stitcher and you can stitch it out. It took me less than an hour to stitch the whole table runner out, and that was loading all of the fabric and the backing. I hope you enjoyed this project. Look at some more of my videos, and thank you for being here. Bye.